What's up, everybody? Dante here. In this video, I pretty much want to talk about diabetes and some of the experiences I've had with people who have experienced this disease right now, because diabetes is a big epidemic we have right here in the States right now because of, a lot of us just don't have the old-fashioned ways of eating and just trying to just maintain a healthy living, because things have changed dramatically over the years. If you look back when I was growing up, like I'm 31 now, so back when I was like 10, 11, 12, we could go out, play some football, basketball, things like that, and we were real active as kids. And now it's just like a lot of kids are overweight because of the diets they get. And I'm starting to see kids that's like 2, 3, or 4 overweight, and it's like it's real crazy how these little kids are getting type 2 diabetes at a very young age. So I just want to kind of talk about diabetes because it kind of hits home to me, because I had a couple family members who passed away who had diabetes, and it can deteriorate a body in such a dramatic form. It's just really scary to see how you see a family member or a close friend really go through this type of disease, and it just really drags them down. So I just want to talk about it today and see what you guys think of. If you know anybody who kind of suffers from the disease, leave your comments down below. But first I want to start with one of the things that I've really started to learn about diabetes. This guy I used to work with, he had type 1 diabetes, and he had to take insulin shots right before he ate or whatever, and it kind of kept his sugar levels balanced, I guess how it goes. But occasionally he would have these little spells around 2:30 to 3 o'clock where his sugar would drop, and he kind of go in this, what do they call it, ketosis stage or whatever, and he kind of didn't know what was going on. He knew he was aware of his surroundings, but he just wasn't himself. Like, he was just kind of like a delirious type of guy where he would know who I was, but he wasn't knowing what was going on around him, because some things he just wasn't like aware of. Because one time he kind of let his sugar drop to the point where his body went to like a diabetic shock, I guess it was, and it was kind of disturbing because that was my first time seeing it. And he never really managed his diabetes as well as I see some people, because he would eat things and do things he should not be eating. One time we went to go get breakfast while we was out at a job, and he got a piece of candy, which is perfectly fine if you feel as though your sugar low, but his sugar was already okay at the level. Then he ate a piece of Reese's cup or something like that, and his sugar skyrocketed, and he kept throwing up, and he had to take some insulin to balance his levels. But it's stuff like that where you have this disease, but you're not taking it serious because you think, oh, I can just get by because this don't really bother me. And see, a lot of people, well, us as people in general, always think that, oh, I'm all right, and this thing gonna bother me, I'll be just fine. And when you don't take it seriously, a lot of drastic things can happen to people. Now, people who have diabetes are also gonna lose their sight. Like my cousin who recently passed away, he had, 1 minute he just seemed like fine, he was okay. Then over the years he developed type 1 diabetes, and it was just a 6-year process of him just deteriorating. See how much that disease just broke him down. He lost his foot, he lost half of his leg, he had to be on dialysis for a while because his kidneys went bad, and it was just like a process. I'm looking at like my cousin like, Dad, what's going on with him? How is he was this very active person until this disease just took him down. Because at the time when he was about to pass away, he was just like, I'm tired, I'm in too much pain, I just can't take it no more. I see a couple people with type 2 diabetes. Like type 2 diabetes, you can lose that by just losing the belly fat, which is odd because type 1 is more of a genetic thing. I believe it's the gallbladder that doesn't work properly. So I can be wrong, but I'll do some more research and let you know. But it's crazy where you don't think this disease can affect you, because us as people be like, oh, I'm alright, I ain't gonna do this, it ain't gonna bother me, I'm good, I'm straight. And then like when you don't take it seriously, it really just starts to just break you down slowly, slowly. And it's just sad when you see a loved one go through that. Like my aunt recently, she passed away, and she had diabetes, which we didn't even know. When they told us at the autopsy, they said, yeah, she had type 2 diabetes and all this stuff, so we didn't even know. So we didn't know if that could have been the cause of her death in the long run, or it could have just been, something she just wanted to keep from us because she didn't want us to panic. I don't know, but it was just, to hear that, it kind of disturbed me, because that's when it started to hit close to home. And like when we were kids, we was all active. We would all go out, play some football, basketball, things, and we kind of ate right, and our parents had us eat the right foods. But now, kids are just not eating the right diets, and like they're starting to get diabetes at very young ages, which is kind of scary. Because I was like I said, I go out nowadays, you see a 4-year-old, 5-year-old overweight, and it's just sad, because that's a lot of times where, to me personally, things haven't changed. It's just the way we handle things have changed. Like, we all know eating fruits and vegetables and lean meats are the healthiest way to go, but we seem to forget that because we kind of live in a fast-paced world nowadays. You got fast food joints all over the place. You got McDonald's, Burger King, and all this other stuff. And we as parents had to take responsibility and take care of our kids and make sure they're just doing the right thing. Like sodas. Years ago, they used to say sodas didn't have that much sugar in. Now, if you look at a can of soda, you got like 48 to 50 grams of sugar in one of a can. Like a little, what is it, like 8-ounce can. It's just like, that's a crazy amount of sugar. Don't get a full 16-ounce bottle. That's like almost 70 grams of sugar. So we had to start learning how to give our kids the right foods and nutrients so we can kind of beat this disease. And it's like, like I said, it hits close to home because a lot of family members have been diagnosed with it. I had a couple of family members pass away. Now, that wasn't the reason why they passed away. It was just one of those contributing factors to them passing away. So it's one of those touching situations. I just wanted to talk about diabetes because, you know, I told myself years ago when I was younger, like I always wanted a muscular body. I always wanted to be in shape. I was too scared to be overweight because I just see how much of a problem it could be. It hurts your knees, hurts your ankles. It drags you down. It really makes you sluggish. A lot of health problems, you know, heart disease, high blood pressure, all kinds of things comes with just being overweight. So it's just like I never wanted to be that. So I just worked hard trying to stay fit. But to me, it seemed like a lot of people just don't know what it takes to maintain a healthy lifestyle anymore. It's used to, like I said, it's still the same. It never really changed. They may change a few things, but fruits and vegetables and your lean meats was always the way to maintain a healthy diet. Occasionally have your fruit snacks or your candy, you know, just once in a blue, like in moderation, as they always say. Eat in moderation. And we eat so many calories per day now. Like they say, eat 2,000 calories a day, which is a good way. I eat about maybe 1,500 a day. I mean, that's just for me because it works for what I'm doing. So we definitely got to get, take some strides and get this diabetes epidemic down, because it's just, when you start to see family members and friends start to catch this disease, and it starts to really hit home, like this can be anybody. Let me know in the comment section below how you feel about diabetes, and if you know anybody who has it, how you feel about it, and do you know any information out there that can help anybody who's dealing with type 2 or type 1, how they can maintain a healthy lifestyle and help them get by their daily routine without having setbacks of, you know, what the disease can possibly do, because it really shuts down the immune system as well. So your healing factor when it comes to healing from a cut or something just takes even longer because of the disease itself. So I want to hear what you got to say in the comment section. I want to thank you guys for watching this little video about, you know, my thoughts about diabetes and how bad it has become and how big this problem has become over the years. So I just want to hear what you guys think. Also, hit that like button down below. I want to thank you guys for everything. And if you want to see some more videos about some, you know, real life situations as far as diabetes and all this type of things, and fitness videos I do here, and some tech videos, don't forget that. Hit that subscribe button. You'll also be informed with the latest videos that I upload. Thank you for everything, and I will see you guys in my next video.